What I learned from this trip coming to Colombia is like you got to be careful on who you trust. You got to be careful on who you give your information to. You got to be careful on people who don't really have the best interest for you. And I was around some people who basically, they was takers. And I'm in this country and I respect this country, so yeah, I'm gonna pay to see the country. You know what I'm saying? I'm respecting the place. So I had a tour guide damn near, and I'm buying him food. I'm paying for his gas. I'm giving him money to spend. I don't know what he's spending it on. I'm not even asking. I'm just trying to learn about this country, and I'm depending on him to keep me safe. And he took me up to some mountains and to see the fireworks. And I had my camera like $3,000. I had my GoPro. I had my other iPhone that I just bought. Vast respect throughout this whole time. And I feel like my friend took me to the mountains to either hold me for ransom, I don't know, do something, because it just didn't seem right.
Hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, I want to come to you and talk to you about a young man who went to go and visit the country of Colombia and found himself in a dangerous situation. We've heard so much about people going out and seeking love in different countries. We've heard about how people are interested in finding different opportunities because they find that the love and the options that are available here in America are not up to par for what it's that they're looking for. Something I've always considered and something I've always thought about is that we are walking into nations that are very underdeveloped, people who are in very difficult circumstances and who are open to looking for ways on how they can make money. Many times these places are filled with drugs, they're filled with gangs, they're filled with many things that we don't consider. And, I've heard people say that, hey, I want to go and live it up with the locals in many of these places, not knowing that many places are run by cartels, they're run by drug gangs, and things of that nature. And this young man found himself in a very, very difficult, life or death situation because he put his trust in someone that he had just met while he was there. So what I'm going to do here, we'll play a little bit of this video, we'll watch a little bit of this, talk about it, come back after that. If it's your first time joining, please hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and here we go.
First, this how the story go. Andres get on my bike, because I had a bike. And then he was like, ride with me and we gonna ride to the mountains. Let's go see the fireworks. I asked him, which camera should I bring? He picked the most expensive camera. All right. I brought my GoPro, got my iPhone, got my vest and everything. We get up there, I meet some morenos, like me, black folks. And I get to talking to them and I'm telling bro, like, hey, I'm gonna give you the camera. Cause I got another one, cause he like all my cameras and shit. I had an extra GoPro, I was gonna give it to him. I was just happy seeing somebody that looked like me, and then his sister spoke English. But after that, we walked up all the way to the top of this mountain, and it was hella Colombians. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters. People like, just say if you from East Oakland, it's gonna be like that. And if you from East Oakland, you know that you safe. But I'm up in Colombia, and these are Spanish people, and they not used to seeing a person of color like me with valuable things on them. Like, I'm walking around with a $3,000 camera. I gotta be smarter. But I put so much trust in my friend Andres, mi hermano, but that's not mi hermano no más. ¿Por qué? Because he left me. Leaving it. You got to think, we on this big ass mountain. They got stairs, so it's packed. We can't even get through. Hermanito and his girl, they somewhere, and me and Andres to the side just looking around. And I'm just looking around because I'm like, damn, I'm in Colombia on the top of a mountain, and I'm in a barrio. I done been to the barrio before, but I ain't never been that high. It's so high to where, like, bro, it's gonna take some time to get down to the regular city, bro. Like, these people is, they mafia, and I respect it. And, I ain't got no problem, but I was just in the wrong territory at the wrong time. So I'm just telling people, like, just don't be in places you shouldn't be unless you prepare. And that's why I think a lot, because he prepared me to be physically fit to get away from these people. Because after the night when
All right, family, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna link to the description with the full video. You go ahead and watch that. This is just difficult to listen to for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people in America are looking for love many times, and they're looking for someone who would care for them. And they're going to these other places as they've heard people talk about how great it is, and they aren't expecting the chaos and the crime that is in these places. They're just being told about the wonderful experiences that people are dealing with. There was another young man who went across to one of these Latin American countries and got stuck, and he had to come online to YouTube to ask for $100 to get home because he misses his flight from Spirit. Right now, this is not a situation where everyone wants to be dealing with this. This is a very dangerous time. The U.S. government has placed a travel advisory because many people are being drugged. They're being taken advantage of by people in those particular places. They're on these dating apps like Tinder and things of that nature, and they're being set up for the most part. And you can go in a different place and you're kind of on your own for the most part if you are in that particular area. It's important for us to be careful. It's important for us to make sure that we are in a space where we're safe and we're able to move in a way that is acceptable in that time frame.